This video demonstrates the planned specimen collection in OpenSpecimen. So first log in with my account. I want to collect the specimens for a particular patient, so I can either select that patient by searching from this quick search. So I can click on participant and enter the PPID or the national ID and search, or if I know which study is this patient in, I can go into that study. And there is this search options where I can search with different attributes. So I'll enter the PPID or the patient ID. So this should match and show me the record, and I can click on it. It will show me the participant overview. Now I want to collect the blood collection samples, so I'll click on that visit. It would show me all the information about the specimens. I can directly click here and select the specimens that I want to collect and go ahead with the collection. Suppose I want to enter details about the visit itself, like the diagnosis and other information. I can add this visit first. So I click on add. And these are all the information I can fill in, which collection site was the specimen collected from, and the diagnosis. So the diagnosis is based on ICD coding, so you can enter the information about it, create this visit. Now I can go ahead and collect the specimens for this visit. I can either select all if I have selected everything as per plan, or I unselect some of them and go ahead and collect it. So this would bring me to the page where I can enter information about the collection, who collected, what date and time, received date and time, sales. And for the specimens, for this protocol, the label is set as auto-generated. So in the protocol, you can set different formats which will assign a unique label for every specimen. There is also an option where if you have pre-barcoded tubes, you will be able to scan these labels. So for that, at the protocol level, you can turn off this auto-generation. And these quantities again are defaulting based on how you have defined in the protocol. You can again make changes. Suppose here I didn't collect 10 ml, I can change it to 8 ml. And suppose I want to make changes in the alicot count, so I can click on this and say how many alicots I actually collected. So this is showing me 3, but I can change it to 4 if I want. And then enter in the container information. So suppose this whole blood is totally used up, I'm not going to store it, I can leave this blank, and I can set the container at the alicot level. It would show me the first few relevant containers, or I can click on this, which would show the containers in a map view, and I can select specific freezer where I want to select the location, the rack, and then the box. As you can see, the select option is available only at the box level. This is again how you have set up the containers. In the store specimen, there is a flag. If you set it to yes, only those containers are allowed to be selected from this page. So I can select any container from this and go ahead with my collections. So it's also showing me how many free locations are available, so that I can assign all the alicots to specific box. So this is now showing me what locations are free. So I can select for one alicot and it will put the same for all alicots. So if I expand this, you can see that it is applied the same box for all alicots, and you need not fill the locations. It will apply the next location sequentially from and go ahead and submit it. So if I have a printer attached to OpenSpecimen that is integrated with OpenSpecimen, I can also print labels from here and submit this. So this, as you see, collected all the specimens, and some of them has remained as orange, which means this is pending. I didn't collect these, and these were turned green, which means these are collected. And as you can see, the labels are auto-generated and the format was based on how you have defined in the protocol. And the locations are sequentially given as per the box availability.